reacting to Manchester United 1, Rayo Vallecano 1 at Old Trafford. Manchester United's final pre-season game of pre-season. Obviously, I was about to say of the tour, but it's not of the tour. We're inside Old Trafford today, following the game. And Manchester United drawing 1-1. Amad Diallo with Manchester United's goal to give us a 1-0 lead in the second half, which we did concede shortly after on around the 60th minute mark. It was our second string plus Cristiano Ronaldo, which started this game today for Manchester United. We got to see the likes of Rafael Varane at the back, who wasn't involved yesterday. Rafael Varane playing at the back with Lisandro Martinez, Manchester United's new signing, playing in there at the back. And Manchester United and the Old Trafford crowd getting their first glimpse of him. And I've got to say, I was pretty impressed with Lisandro Martinez today. I was also impressed with Alejandro Garnacho. And Garnacho, for me, could prove a problem for Erik ten Hag in terms of getting into his side in the Premier League and when the real stuff starts, because Manchester United's depth, particularly in the front three, outside of Cristiano Ronaldo, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, we don't really have any depth or quality in those front positions. And I thought Garnacho today was incredible. He was direct, tricky, he has pace, skill, and the only thing he didn't get today was a goal and an assist, because I thought he looked really, really good. Cristiano Ronaldo making his first appearance at the pre-season tour, and I think that will be one of his last appearances in Manchester United shirt. He might start the season for us, he might be involved against Brighton, but I can't see Cristiano Ronaldo being here much longer, especially when you hear at half-time he's gone home. That's not to say he's stormed off, out of Old Trafford and left or anything like that. But there just seems to be a real disconnect between the Manchester United squad and Cristiano Ronaldo. There seems to be the Manchester United squad over here and Cristiano Ronaldo existing outside of that. Yes, for games and things like that, he will come into the fold and he'll come into the mix and he'll be part of those games. But there does seem to be a real disconnect between Cristiano Ronaldo and the rest of the Manchester United squad. Whether that's been done purposely by Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know. Obviously, how am I supposed to know that? But it's not what you want to see. Do you know what I mean? It's not what you want to see at all. You want to see Cristiano Ronaldo being a part of the squad, and it doesn't really feel like he is a part of the squad at this moment in time. Like I said, though, Garnacho impressed me, Martinez impressed me. Also, Ethan Laird impressed me as well today. I thought Ethan Laird was very, very good for Manchester United, and there's been question marks over Aaron Wan-Bissaka and whether he'll stay at the club. Obviously, Diogo Dalot's fighting for that spot at the moment and looks pretty good to start the season as Manchester United's right back, developing a relationship with Jadon Sancho. But I thought Ethan Laird was excellent today. Now, there's a possibility Ethan Laird's going to go out on loan. There's been talk about Watford and Bournemouth and a few other clubs, and I think Watford are close to signing him on loan. But Ethan Laird, I thought, was excellent. And if we could guarantee him a certain level of games, I'd half keep, a mind of keeping him involved. But he does need to be played and played quite regularly. And I thought Ethan Laird looked good today. And if he does go out on loan, I'll be excited to see how he does and whether he can come back into the mix and challenge for the spot at Manchester United next season. But no matter what happens, I do think Ethan Laird is looking real good at this moment in time. And Ethan Laird could fight for a spot at Man United with Diogo Dalot. It's just about whether you can give him that football, though. With Zidane Iqbal and Charlie Savage, they're probably at a point in their career where they can stick on at Manchester United, stay in the squad and hope for the best in terms of, if they get minutes, you can give them 10 appearances probably in the season and get away with it. But the likes of Jimmy Garner, Ethan Laird, they're at a point where they need to be played and played regularly. James Garner playing again today as well, getting more minutes into his legs. Hannibal Mejbri getting more minutes into his legs. Zidane Iqbal coming on and looking good when he came on as well. Amad Diallo getting a goal for Manchester United. He came on for Cristiano Ronaldo at half-time. Now, it's hard to see whether Cristiano Ronaldo's substitution was fitness, which it could have been, and you expect it to have been, given that he hasn't played any football in this pre-season, or another thing. But Cristiano Ronaldo got 45 minutes and then left Old Trafford. And like I say, there does seem to be, or feel to be, a disconnect between Manchester United's players, Manchester United squad, and Cristiano Ronaldo at the minute. Eriksen got his first appearance in a Manchester United shirt at Old Trafford today. Really good to see him. And some of the plays he tries to play and the passes that he tries to play are really good to see as well. And I can see our strike line eating off Eriksen when they do get to play together. Obviously, Christian Eriksen hasn't been able to play with Manchester United's first choice strike lineup. Obviously, he played with Ronaldo today, but you feel like Cristiano Ronaldo's leaving. Eriksen, good to see him. Garnacho, good to see him. Van der Beek's got to do more if he wants to stake a place claim for a place in Erik ten Hag's team for the start of the season. He has to do a little bit more. I thought Tahith Chong had a difficult game today. He was popping up in loads of areas, loads of positions, but just wasn't taking his opportunities. And I think you've seen in Tahith Chong a player that's kind of had a few loan moves. Maybe they've been a little bit wasted. He's come back now to Old Trafford, and we need to see a little bit more from him, and we've not seen that. So you could possibly see him getting a permanent move away from Old Trafford or from Manchester United in the next couple of weeks. It wasn't good enough from him today, but there were a few good signs. Martinez, great addition to the squad. From what we see so far, someone with a little battle, reads the game well, was speaking a lot throughout the game as well to Rafael Varane next to him, and scanning the pitch constantly, looking for passes and those kind of things. I thought Rafael Varane did well as well today. But all in all, we're just lacking in depth. We're lacking in depth. Yesterday, our first string played. Martial goes down. You've got a problem. I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be here. So we need to bring in a striker. We need to bring in more depth out wide. Garnacho could stake, a fight for a place in that team as well. Maybe Marcus Rashford needs to be looking over his shoulder. How you doing, Rory? Hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you in the comments. But yeah, maybe Marcus Rashford needs to watch over his shoulder with Garnacho coming on the scene. But overall, I think we've shown some good signs under Erik ten Hag. But the glaring, obvious thing that's screaming at us is we need a number 6, we need a DM, we need a defensive-minded midfielder. We need to strengthen that midfield area, and we need to strengthen our front line and the depth that we have there, because there's not enough. Once you get past Martial, Rashford and Sancho, we've got Garnacho. That's it. Ronaldo's going to be gone. Elanga, I don't think, is good enough at this moment in time. We need more signings. That's why you can see us being linked with Sesko. You can see us being linked with Anthony. We need more in the midfield. That's why you can see the boss going for Frankie de Jong, because he really wants a midfielder that he can trust. But outside of that, we need more as well. We really do. But what Ten Hag is doing with this team and doing with the players, the style of play, the patterns of play that we're showing and everything, those are the right things. But we need to give him the tools to be able to do his job. And at the moment, we're lacking in a few key areas. Maybe we could do with a right back, a midfielder or two, and an attacker or two. If you get those players in for the manager before the time the season starts, I don't think we'll be doing too badly, I don't think we'll be doing too badly at all. We saw the first teamers here as well watching the game from the stands. There's been a load of people here today. Even saw Colleen Rooney here as well, fresh off her victory in court against Vardy's misses. Rooney, not bad at all. But yeah, overall, good day at Old Trafford. Do you want to see our view for the game? I will be back in the stands when the real stuff kicks off. But look, this is the view that I've had today. No, that's still me. There's the view that I've had today. A great view of Old Trafford. Thought Ghana did well in the 6, led over AWB, says Jason. Wan-Bissaka gone, says right. I can see that as well, right? I think Wan-Bissaka is gone. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and comment and share and subscribe. And United's pre-season is now over. A week until the real stuff starts. And while I think, we need a lot more signings, I'm getting excited, Ten Hag's about to work up some magic, and who knows, you might even get me to say 21 is coming by the end of this week. Can't wait for the start of the new season. Rory will know what I'm on about. That's that feeling of, when the sun's still out, the summer's about, the opening games of the season always seems to be sunny, doesn't it, at Old Trafford when United play their first game of the season. There's something about that feeling. I love it. Can't wait to see the game and the Premier League start again and kick off. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here now. Thank you for tuning in.